Alrighty. Oh, you're out of focus. Excuse me. There we go. Hi, it's me. I'm the problem, it's me. Hello, friends. It's Friday. And welcome back to Aloft. We're currently in our little home world that we have made for ourselves. Our home island. We're gonna actually make it a home today, and I'm pretty excited for that. I think it'll be fun. Um, so we've got our little crafting button set up. We've got everything figured out on that end. How are you guys doing today? How are you all faring? Everything going good on you guys' end? I'm glad it's Friday. You know, TJF and all that, right? Let's get the microphone in the right place. I saw apologies for the banjo noises that might happen. Okay, so basically the goal for today, I'm almost done with work. Ooh, you got this. You got this. So we've made sure that this island can indeed fly. We figured that much out. So our goal for today is to build a nice little house. And also just kind of get a read on some of the other crafting recipes that are available and kind of just work towards building a better island. That's more or less what we're going to do today. It's going to be a good time. Because I have exactly one bone, and I know that there has to be more out there, so we can make all of this, because I would like to do that. That would be nice. So, I just want to go visit a ton of islands. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to take our little home and just go fly and try and visit other islands and, you know, get ourselves some resources. Oh goodness, it is very, very foggy. You know what if we just go forward? We'll figure this out. I am very excited for it to be Friday. I am so tired for no reason today. And I am looking forward to just chilling, playing some Aloft, you know, and figuring out what we're doing. I want to get to this island next because, I don't know, I guess I think it looks like it would be a good island. And I do actually think the flight system is pretty good in this game. It took me a bit to figure out because I'm not necessarily the smartest person ever. So it took me a bit to figure out what it wanted to do. But you know what, we're here. And that's all we need, you know? I think that's close enough. Actually, I should probably lower it a little bit. That would probably be smart. You know, so we're kind of on, like, level. Otherwise, we could just full send it, you know? Full sending is fun, but sometimes impractical. Imagine if you were able to fly an island that big. People would just be out here with massive islands as their home base. Whee! Smooth. Okay, so basically what I want to do is I want to gather a ton of wood. Like, I want to gather a lot of stuff off of all of these islands. I also want to see if there's, like, vegetables that I've missed, like more pumpkins or blueberries or anything of that sort, because I haven't really been paying attention to that. And I want to get more. It would be cool if we could join islands together. That would be cool. It would 100% break my computer, but it would be cool. I want there to be, like, secrets over here, you know? I want there to be, like, little hidden things. Ooh. Fortunately, I can recover from that pretty easily. Wee. Wee. I don't know if there's any... Oh, there's corn! Look at it. It's good we came up here. I like the fact that we came up here because that means we get corn now. Because again, I want to try and get everything like that there is currently in the demo. Oh my goodness, I forgot that the Oriaster was the sub-veg in between there. Hi, Neri. Welcome back, friend. Let's see, where's my pickaxe? Yeah, so I just want to go collect a ton of resources so we can build a really pretty home. Because I like building pretty bases. Someone on TikTok, on the latest TikTok I posted, asked if I would do a raft tour on TikTok. And I was like, which one? Because I build a lot of rafts. And I need you guys to tell me which one you want a raft tour of. Although you guys, if you're here, you've probably seen all of my rafts. But, like, building rafts is kind of what I'm known for. So I want to build pretty houses. I also want to gather, like, again, just tons and tons of materials. Because I want to make a fairly complicated house. I think. Like, I want it to be a little more involved. Hey, Nere, welcome back. Whole 9 months. That's so long. It's so long. My goodness. That's incomprehensible to me in some ways that it's been like 9 plus. I think you what made is the longest, besides Nick, obviously. Longest concurrent sub. But it's still like insane to me that it's been so long. Ooh, I got a new sea star. You did. It's Oreaster reticulatus. And yes, I know what all of my sub badges are because they're my favorite species. I'm pretty certain now I'm gonna have to come up with more sub badges. Like, I'm gonna have to write down some new species because we're gonna hit the 1 year mark in a few months. Oh, goodness. I love how one alert is, like, severely delayed. It just kind of exists. It's fine. It's fine. Alright. I want all of these trees because I want all the resources. I don't know if there's any, like, big trees on this island, but that's fine. We don't need big trees. We just need corn. How are you doing today, Neri? How's your Friday going? I know you guys are, like, done for the day over there. Except for Rich. Because Rich is a loser. I fully registered for a conference in March that I'm excited for. I'm sorry, Rich. I love you. Okay. I fully registered for a conference in March for the National Shellfish Association, so that'll be a good time. Wait, isn't this the pincushion one? I had today off. Nice! The pincushion one? I don't know necessarily what you mean by that, but perhaps. Oh, I can patch this with soil. I can make this all grassy too. Nice. I think I can make, like, my own dirt paths using this tool as well, so that's something to keep in mind. That's something to keep in mind for my own environment building, when I want to, like, landscape my island. I am wet, and it is debuffing me. Also, I know that there's some hidden, dev shortcuts that aren't necessarily supposed to be accessible to the player, but they didn't remove them for the demo, which is perfectly fine, so we can give ourselves the wet debuff whenever we want. And I just think that's festive. Right in the accurates, I know. I'm sorry, Rich. I don't mean to bully you. That's not true. I do mean to bully you. But, you know, it's fine. Everything's fine. Alright, and that's our island right there. Whee! Whee! Okay, perfect. Everything going okay for you guys? Just relaxing today? 21 corn. That's a lot of corn. That's like a decent amount of corn. I want to get a ton of wood, though. Currently we have 130. That's not nearly enough. We need so much more. Okay. So let us do this. So this is the island we are obviously at. I think that is our old home island over there, if I'm not mistaken. Could be. I don't know. I don't really have the best sense of direction ever. But we don't need to keep going up. So I went to buy myself a gaming mouse, a gaming headset with a mic, and I got some glitter fabric for glitter. Woo! Exciting. And even though I bought 4 things instead of 2, I only went €4 over my budget. That's really good. That's really good. I'm proud of you, Neri. I'm proud of you. Ah, control. Control, too aggressive on the yeet. Too aggressive on the yeet, okay. Perfect. Theoretically, we should come to a stop here. And that should work out. Okay, I just want to, like, get a lot of resources. And it also means that I'm paying more attention to all of these lovely islands, which we like. That's good for us. I won an award at work yesterday, so now I have a $50 Amazon voucher to spend and no clue what to buy. That's an incredible thing. I like the fact that you won an award and got a $50 Amazon voucher for it. That's... Yay. I'm proud of you, Rich. Good job. Good job, friend. It's so exciting that everyone is, like, you know, living their best life. I'm proud of you guys. Poro! Speaking of someone who's living their best life. How you doing, friend? Do you want a glitter boo tomato when I send you a package? Of course I do. I want a glitter boo that I can throw it at people. I don't know why that's my first reaction to being offered something like that, but yes, I want to throw that kind of thing at people. How's Boston? How you doing, friend? Yeah, so I want to gather a lot of wood because I have pretty grand hopes for what we can build on our tiny little island. I love the pond and I want to kind of do some landscaping around it. I'm good, suffering a little at my own choice. Playing Effie Engage on Maddening in its pain. What is Effie Engage? I'm not familiar. But good luck, I guess. Don't die. You got this? Well, it might be your first thought, because that's literally what they're for. Perfect. I love that. Oh, Fire Emblem, of course. Sounds good. Yeah, I can imagine Maddening would be maddening. I am not one for games like Fire Emblem. Mostly because I cannot handle... I don't like playing games that are difficult. I like playing games that make me relax and I have a good time. That's why we're playing Aloft, and that's like part of the reason I love Raft. I really thought it was gonna knock that tree down, not gonna lie. I can pick this up, right? Oh no, that's just like the lay down. Okay, we're fine. Whee! I do like the wacky mechanic on the trees. I think it's fun. I think it's a good time to just kind of like whack around and have a tree fall over. I really wanted it to knock over that other tree. Do trees do damage if they fall on you? This is something we need to figure out now. Okay, we're gonna get this tree to fall down. Eh? No is the answer. No is the answer. They do not do damage. Bones! It is a bones day, folks. Also, I'm so sorry. It's sad that no. The No Bones. I can't remember his name, but No Bones passed away, and I'm so sad about that. I enjoy the challenge. I've been stuck on the same level for 8 hours. Oh my goodness. That does not sound entertaining for me. Don't you get more wood if you take off the twigs first? Yes, but I am lazy. So, there is that to consider. And it's faster just to do it this way. I suppose I can also harvest some of these islands for dirt, because I want dirt to make garden plots, but I don't really want to take it from my own island. If I don't have to, you know? I really... I like the fact that we have a tool to get rid of these specifically, but also I want to wacky with my axe, because I've got my axe. I am a lazy person. I think this is important for you all to understand now, you know, while we're still early in this friendship. I am inherently lazy. It's kind of like leaving the berries on a big raft island. Tilting. Well, I'm really good at tilting people doing that, so, you know, just gotta add another skill to the roster, right? Because I definitely don't pick up all the stuff at large islands. What is... Okay, that's interesting. On this island, you cannot... Like, this little hill is too much. It is too aggressive. That's exciting. It, like, won't let me walk forward right here. Huh. Okay, that's something worth keeping in mind. I'll report it to the devs and be like, hey, there's this weird terrain on the island. I don't know if any of them are here, because I didn't put it in chat, but... Or didn't put it in the Discord, but... Still. And I want to yell at you every time, or throw boo at you. Well, conveniently, Vex made an emote for you to do so. So... Now you know what to do. Are the islands in Aloft randomly generated or set? They're set islands, kind of like Raft, where I don't necessarily... Wait, what was that? Did you guys see that? Okay, so, like, that's blocked. Did you guys see, like, the little whir? There we go. What happened? How did I do that? And I will use it at you. I expect nothing less. I expect nothing less. I believe you guys. It's only fair. Only fair. I might consider messaging the Aloft Discord real fast. Being like, hi devs, I have questions. And specifically about that little Troran grid glitch. So I don't forget. Because I will forget. Unless you guys remind me. That's also a viable option. You guys want to remind me and I'll tell them later. Come on, wacky wacky. Yeah, so currently they're set islands. They've been designed. However, as far as I understand it, it's kind of random which ones you get in your world as of right now. Want a suggestion for it? Sure. That'd be excellent. I like how suggestions is also a reminders tab for Allie, because I need one, because I forget things a lot. So, I like the fact that we use suggestions also to remind me of things, because, again, I need that in my life. It's important. Maybe I go just wacky wacky a ton of trees. I've got an idea. We'll do it down there, where there's more trees left, and I haven't already wacky wacky most of them. Want a suggestion to make a reminders? Honestly, I should just make a reminders tab up in our little mod chat area. And then you guys can remind me of things that I've been meaning to do, because I need that. We're suggesting for you to remember. Honestly, again, it's a necessary suggestion, because I won't do it myself. Okay, so now there should be like a ton of stuff here. So we can just wacky wacky our way through this. Perfect. Ideal. I'll take care of it. Thank you. What am I reminding you of again? Only half listening. Oh, that there's a terrain glitch on a birch evergreen island where it won't let you walk on a slightly raised bit of ground normally. It like forces you to go around it. It's weird. It's like this like little hump right here. It won't let me back over it. Like I have to kind of jump over it. But like it looks like I should be able to just walk right here. You can't. I don't know why. Hello. Hello, little baby. What is it that you desire? I know that you have plenty of activities planned for you because I did them all. So you do not need my attention. Also because we were literally just outside before stream and that's why I was a few minutes late. So make a clip. Honestly, good idea. Does someone want to clip this? We are on this particular island. Hi. Ken wants to say hi. So we're on this island with the evergreens. There were a ton of birch trees here that I chopped down. And then there's this random thingy that won't let me go forward. Even though it's like flat ground, it just won't let me go forward. No forward. Only wall. Okay. Yeah, so that's something that I don't think is supposed to happen. I'll make the reminders thing. You handle the clip and stuff. Perfect. Look at you guys handling the situation. I appreciate you guys. Solid. And again, we're gonna... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I do want to sleep through the night, though. Give me all the stuff. Okay. I suppose I should also probably get stone, just in case, you know? So let's see. How much stone do I have? I could deal with more stone. I'm up to 500 wood. Nice. Not enough still, but, you know. We always need more. Be greedy. I'm gonna, like, clear-cut this island is what's gonna end up happening. It's gonna be a real bad natural disaster. It's fine. We got this. I want you to fall this way so that I don't have to worry about cliffs. I am lazy. Fundamentally lazy. Whee! And then, like I said, I'm registered for a conference in March, so I know for a fact that there'll be a week where I'm not streaming in March because I will be at a shellfish conference. I still don't know why it won't let people link clips in chat. I don't know what's up with that. I need to figure that out. I need to figure out why it won't allow clips. That's on me. I will fix that. Sorry, Neri. Look, I gathered the twigs. Just for you. Gathered the twigs. Timber. Yeah, I just want to make like a massive collection of logs real fast, you know? Because I think it'll be fun. Look at it fall. Nice. That brings me serotonin. I enjoy that. I just want to make like a big pile of logs for us to go collect. And then we can go get all of them. Because look at this. Look at how many logs there are. So many log. And now I can just... Wait, we gotta take care of these first so I don't forget about them. Twigs! I know, I did it. Just for you. Just for you. I'm gonna just stick with our DC mod chat. Perfect. That works. Oh, Kel found a tin can. For some reason, Kel thinks tin cans are the best possible toy to have ever existed. I don't know why. But, you know, they make her happy, so who am I to judge? So if you hear weird snorting in the background, that's Kel, because she has a tin can now, and tin cans make excellent toys. Clearly she's never had Legos. She hasn't, that is true. Although, when Nick came to visit me for Christmas, we spent a decent amount of time building this Lego VW Bug set that my parents got me when I was like 8 or so. They got it for me a really long time ago, and I hadn't finished it because it had like 2,000 pieces. And I was an 8-year-old and didn't have that attention span. No, my logs! I gotta... We saved the logs. Let me up. Okay, we saved it. We're fine. But it was this massive VW Bug Lego set that my parents got me when I was young, and it was too much for 8-year-old me, so I never finished it, but I had all of the set, like in its little box and everything, and Nick and I ended up building it while she came to visit me, which was super fun. And Kel wanted to be involved in that process. She was not allowed to be involved in that process because she is distracting, and also thinks Legos are tasty, it turns out. So we don't let Kel have Legos, because otherwise she eats them. That's what we've learned. It is Thanks. I appreciate you. I'm just gonna end up chopping down every single tree on this island. It's gonna be rough. We got this, though. I hope there's more bones. I hope I'm not missing bone, because I would like to make upgraded tools. Because while I love the stone axe, I would just, you know, I want more. Gotta do better at all times and in all places. So many logs. I just want to make piles of logs because it's fun to harvest them all at once. Like Raft, raid the entire island. Exactly. Can't leave anything behind. Also because I like these big piles of logs that I'm making. I don't know why, but I find it satisfying to just wacky. Give to me the logs. Because now I have a lot. I have 878 wood. That should be close enough. I want to get like 1,000 of every resource, and then we can kind of go start building like a little bit, you know? We got our nice little pile down there. I have a sickle, right? And sickles clear out this kind of stuff. Apparently this stuff isn't destructible. Interesting. Good to know. Good to know. Whack. Okay, and then I can pike these guys. I don't think I get anything for destroying these. I don't. But it looks nice if I don't have them. So we're gonna destroy everything. Oof, 100 bones is gonna be a lot. Okay, we're not gonna get 1,000 bones. We don't need things that aren't building materials. We don't need 1,000 of. Materials I need 1,000 of. Like stones, I want 1,000 stones. I want 1,000 wood, you know, that kind of stuff. See? How am I doing on the wood front? 913. See, we're already a good amount of the way there. Considering I started with like, what, 50 or so? So we need a lot more than that. Now I want the bones building material. Honestly, I feel like some kind of lighter material that isn't stone could be really good. And I feel like Aloft is going to be one of those games where building a good base is a central part of the game, which I'm here for. I love base building. And I want to see all of that happen. But I would like to see a lot of building materials. Like, not necessarily a lot, but I think having 4 or 5 varieties of materials to choose from is a good balance between not overloading players, but also letting them actually design stuff. Because frankly, again, as much as I love Raft, the 3 building materials it has are really limited. Especially because, like, you don't use the cheap wood, you know? Because the expensive wood just looks better in every regard. So I don't know why I would ever use the cheap wood for anything, because the leaves have their purpose, you know? Especially early game. But I wish that Raft had more, like a metal building material would be incredible in Raft. Okay, I think we just need to take a quick nap on the floor real fast, you know. It's okay, I'll take a tea break. Okay, tea break complete. Success. Gotta hydrate. But as much as I love Raft, I really wish that there was more, I want to do this so that it fixes that little visual glitch again. But I always feel like some, like, building games fall into that rut of not having, like, the difference between item overload and also allowing people to actually design what they want to make. And Raft is very much in that awkward zone where it's got, like, a decent amount of customization, but imagine how much, like, the Hyperchromia mod adds, where you can design your own paint colors. I do think the UI for Hyperchromia is a bit clunky, and, like, I don't think it's a good pure add to the base game, but that kind of existing idea where you can customize a lot of stuff is a good idea for games that are focused on base building. Which, to be fair, we don't know exactly how far Aloft is going to be focused on base building long term in the future, because it's so early in development that maybe they're just it's gonna become more of a story rush kind of game, but you know, still. That's why I love 7 Days to Die. There's a huge amount of customization options for building things. I believe it. I've never played, and I'm not familiar with it, because, again, I stay away from all things spooky in any regard. But if you're gonna design a game around base building, allow players to build what they actually want to build. And obviously, again, we went into the issue with, like, Aloft being so early in development that we don't really know exactly what's coming. Although, later today at 6 p.m. EST, which I typically end stream around 2:30 EST, so a few hours after that, there is a developer stream for this game where they're going to talk about their plans for the future and the current patch and everything. So if that's something you're interested in, make sure you check out the Aloft Discord to see all that information. I'll be there because I have questions, and I generally just want to know things. So, because I'm currently scripting a video on this game. That'll go up on the main channel hopefully this weekend. Actually, I've been working really hard on it. The script is pretty much completely done. I believe the dev said the story will be incorporated Subnautica style, which I am looking forward to. The Dreams and Progressions tab is something I am really excited for, because I am a sucker for a good survival craft with a story. That's my niche of game. That is my niche of game that I enjoy. Survival crafting with story. That's my perfect ideal of a game. Okay. I'm just spending all of my time clearing out this one island. To be fair, that is what I said I was gonna do, so, you know, you guys blame me. We're gonna clear the entire island of all the resources. How am I doing? We have 800 rocks, more than 1,000 wood at this point. Solid. Because again, I don't want to have to worry about resources while we're building. I just want to be able to build. So we're just gonna end up whacking everything. And conveniently, our home island is, like, right over there, so... I think it's right there, I think. We could just do all of this. Get ourselves a nice amount of resources, you know? And now our puppy is relaxing next to us. Oh, she's so cute. The baby. She's been causing problems recently because she really wants to be active at 4 a.m. And 4 a.m. is usually when I go to bed, actually. Not necessarily the most ideal situation ever. Um, it's fine. We don't need to think about it too hard. But we and she really wants to be active at 4 a.m. Like, she's like, now is the time to play and eat tin cans and whatnot. It's like, it is not the time to eat tin cans at 4 in the morning, but she's weird. She's cute, though, so that makes up for it. Alright. I don't know if things like the blueberries regenerate or anything, because I want seeds for all of the different crops that exist, because I want to make a nice little garden. I think that'd be fun. Perfect. I like how it doesn't matter what direction I do most of the chopping, so long as the final chop is in the direction I want it to go. And it just kind of falls over. It's a good time. I like that for us. Again, I gotta make sure that I make everything look pretty, because it'll be nice. Okay, you're eating cardboard, that's fine. At this point, I'm just letting her eat things. Which is probably not the best, like, puppy parent move ever. But it's fine. Everything's fine. She's cute. She can get away with it. I want to make sure that there's nothing I'm missing drastically on every island, too. Because, like, the corn. I would have missed the corn, and that would have been sad. Because then we wouldn't have gotten to experience, you know, the big knob with juice. I want to... Because the little sparkly things that told me there was something to collect were really nice, because I forget about a lot of stuff. In case you guys haven't noticed, I am easily distracted. Easily distracted. Wacky wacky. But I want to get a ton of rocks. You are? I know. Kind of shocking. No one would have ever guessed that. But she's a good puppy. She's trying her best. Okay, how am I doing on resources? We're officially almost to 1,000 on rocks. We've got more than 1,000 leaves. So I think we're almost to a place where I want to start just working on crafting. We never say you were easily distracted. Ooh, look, shiny thing. Exactly. In all the time I've known you, I never would have guessed. Exactly, I hide it so well. So well. No one ever would have thought these things of me. Yeah, I'm really working on getting more scripted content out again, because it's been kind of a while since I've done it, other than the 101 Tips series. And well, the 101 Tips series is good for everything. I enjoy making it. It's fun. I want more. I want to do more. And I have time, kind of. It's just hard to balance between my research and everything. Allie, yes, it's me. I am Ellie. Last time I checked, anyways. Unless someone changed something without me knowing, which could happen. And I'm easily distracted, so there's no way I potentially wouldn't notice. I want to make sure that there's no blueberries or anything. I don't exactly remember what... all of this. I saw you voted run on Vexcraft locations, so no private ocean. I mean... I plan on building on an ocean regardless, and if you want to assign me a base, I'm totally fine with it, but also if you want to just say, hey, an ocean is in this direction, if you want to go look at it, I'm fine with that too. So, I kind of put run as kind of the baseline, but I'm totally fine with being assigned a location. I'm totally okay with going and exploring to find the ocean you were probably going to assign to me anyways. It doesn't matter to me. I will be building in an ocean. Regardless of what happens, the ocean will be mine. Alrighty. That's a decent amount of rocks, right? Yeah, we're officially over that 1,000 rocks. I don't think I've missed anything else on this island. And if I did, I can always come back, I guess. So, we got a lot of resources in our name now. Decent amount of wood, decent amount of stone. We like all that. That's all good for us. We can just hop right back over here. And now we're home. Nice. We can also, you know, take a quick break. We'll use the breaks as tea breaks for me. Stay hydrated. I will give you coordinates For a nice ocean. Sadly, there's no warm ocean close to spawn. Oh, that's sad. But I want a nice ocean. And we'll take nice ocean. We are going to get rid of this. Because I want this to look nice for me. Perfect. Good, good. Nice. So I'm going to build the house up here. That's what we're going to do. It's going to be like a nice little house up here. And then I was thinking the garden would go down here. And obviously the airship stuff is over there. So we can kind of make a walkway covering down here. You know? How do we feel about that? Does that fit the vibe? I think we'll like that fits the vibe. Do you want just ocean or also islands? I think just ocean. But I don't know for certain, is the honest answer. So what do I have in terms of building options? B. I haven't unlocked the stone stuff yet, so I think we might need to go visit a couple more islands. Also because there's this material, and I don't know what this is, but I want it. I don't know what this is, but I want it. Yeah, see, I want these little... Oh, there's interior farming plots as well. Lovely, I'll have to check those out. Because I want to make a ton of farming plots, and I want to do everything, basically. Turning organic waste into compost over time. I think that would be a good use for our leaves. Okay. So what else do I need? I have all the airship stuff figured out, more or less. But I know I need the leaf windmill. So that's something we know we need. I was going to put it kind of over here on this side. Kind of closer. Because I want this to be our farming area, so I want it to just kind of be free range, you know? Align it with the wind. Well, we'll deal with that later. It's fine. Whee! And it can be nice and tall for aesthetic purposes. Oh, I need more cloth for that if I want to make it big. I want to make it big. Okay. Escape. Cancel. I need to make more cloth. Because we're going to go big or go home. As we do. Perfect. Fortunately, I have a lot of leaves, so I can afford to make a little bit of cloth for us right now. Whee! That should be enough. I feel like that should be enough cloth to get us started. Okay, windmill time. Wait, there's more windmill designs? Wait. Curved. Ooh. I kind of like that one, actually. Let's see. Huh. Let's see. I kind of like this. This seems windmill-y to me. Actually, you know what? I changed my mind. This one. This one is the one we're going with. This is the vibe. This is the vibe. I need more planks. 1 second. We need planks. Sawmill. I'm good at this game. We got this. Rhythm game time. Someday I want to do a rhythm game because, believe it or not, I have a degree of music, so I want to embrace that and do some rhythm game stuff on stream. I'm thinking we might make Saturday into our kind of like whatever game day. In addition to being special interest, like Saturday will be our pure variety day, you know? Or sometimes we play like rhythm games and stuff like that that doesn't fit into my normal realm of games that I typically play. Because again, I didn't get a degree of music for nothing, so I gotta get something for that degree, right? Oh wait, I need these. I need to get something out of that effort that I put in. Which one was it? It was this one. This was the one we wanted. Perfect. We go all the way up. All the way out. Big ol' windmill. Perfect. Perfectly balanced as all things should be. We'll see through the night. And this is, again, where the dreams will eventually end up, and I'm really excited for that. I think it'll be really cool when it happens. So. That's fantastic. We love that. And now it's just nice. This game is so pretty. It's just so nice to vibe in. I love it. I'm in love with this game already. And I think I can take Let's see. I can do this and this because eventually I'm going to want to move those. And I want to take that windmill and I want to connect it. I think I put this in a place where it can't spin. Feels bad, man. Okay, we'll deal with that in a bit. It's fine. Oh, the dev said that aerodynamics actually matter in this game. Oh, that's interesting. That's festive. I like that for us. I'm gonna make the most unaerodynamic island of all time. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fantastic. Okay, well, step one, we know I want to move this. I know I want to move that bed, mostly because I want to clear out this swath of land a little bit, not too much. I'm glad that they got rid of the little bubbles that were there too. Because I want to make this a little more barren, not like all the way barren. This is going to be a game of me trying to get like the right barrier that I want. Because I want to make this my homeland. Can I remove these? Because I don't want these going through my floor. No. Okay. That's kind of annoying, but it's fine. And this is going to be a battle of me trying to figure out what land I can destroy. I wish I could get rid of those flowers, because I don't want them going through my floor, but it's not the end of the world. Come on. There we go. Yeah, because I want to make like a nice little area for my foundation without too much grass going through it. You know, like a little bit grass going through is fine. But still. Because then I'm thinking, no matter what, we're going to end up making a wood floor here, right? I think. So now we got to do some planning. And figure out what exactly we want from this. Okay, let's start here. We gotta make our beginnings before we can really get into it. How does this not connect? Okay. That snaps. There, love that for us. Aha! We did it. We made it snap. We're good. We're good. Because this is like a nice little tiny home. But I want more. I think we do one more in this direction. I'm going to make this snap if it kills me. Haha! It's a rough go of life for me. No. Absolutely not. So I do like the fact that you can turn on and off snapping, but I do think the snapping needs a little bit of help. Because otherwise you end up with situations like this where you would think it would be able to snap there a little more easily. But it's not having a good time of it, you know? So I do think snapping is the right decision. I also want to make a little porch back out here, kind of overlooking this area. But for now, we'll go with this. I think that's good. Okay, let's just pound this in. Make ourselves our first little foundation area. Whee! Ellie, Chorizo Joe! How's it going, friend? How you doing? And then I want to make a little bit of a curved shape here, you know? I don't want to do it too drastically. I also really want to unlock that stone stuff first. So let's go on a little bit of an adventure. We want to unlock that stone building material. I don't know if I may be missing it out of something. Hey, look, I've definitely been to this island before. Let's see. I want to build something and remove these so I can get the resources back. Back from these. Because I know for a fact that I've been to this island, because otherwise there wouldn't be a bed and whatnot there. It's fine. It's fine, I'm definitely not littering. Just claiming all of these islands as my own. I should just start plopping stuff on islands just so I know that I've been there and cleared it. Because I know that I've cleared this one because the stone isn't active, but still. There's nothing else for me to pick up. So we don't need this island. Okay. So that's the one that we spent a long time clear cutting, and that's our home right here. This is our little base. I also need some way of making sure that I navigate correctly, because I am really bad at navigation. Like, real bad at it. Okay, so these two islands are clear. We know for a fact we've been to these two islands. That's fine. Let's go over to this island over here. Make sure that this one is also clear. We're gonna go directly into the wind. It's gonna be a good time. Directly into the wind to get to this one. I'm also gonna need to sink a decent amount. Whee! Oh, she has learned that she has a bed. She's not actually sleeping on the floor right now. She's actually using the bed that I bought her. Incredible. We love that for her. Come on, go down. As we sail into the wind. Okay, that is enough down, I think. And we can stop full sending it at this island. We no longer need to full send it. Full send might be a little aggressive here. Is this Stonehenge Island? This might be Stonehenge Island. I'm gonna make up more names, because I like to make up names for all of the islands that I visit. I don't know why. I find it amusing. I'm gonna end up making up names for all of these islands. It's gonna happen. I think it's just best if everyone accepts it now. Anyways, how are you doing, Chorizo Joe? How's it going? I have to head to the dentist now, but have a good stream, friends. Ah, good luck at the dentist. Have a good time. Don't lose all your teeth. Yeah. I love this pond. I was really hoping it was telling me to lay down, and I was going to accept the frog life and just lay down in the pond. I was all ready for it. There's 100% bones on this island. 100% there's bones out. Ooh! Tomato! That's new. We like tomato. And I have tomato seeds. Even better. Okay, so I have garlic, carrot, pumpkin, and... Do I have the same number of seeds as I do fruits? Yes. Good. We like that. Because I wanna, you know, collect everything. Can't just let it be a fruit that I obtain once. I gotta figure out how crafting works in this. Also, still in love with this waterfall. I'm in love with this idea for caves. I think this is incredible. I know it's dark, and it's hard to see, but I think the environmental building in it is incredible. The caves are easily one of my favorite parts of this, because like, just look at how magical it looks, with the little glowing plants, and the way it kind of glimmers in the air with the spores. It's fantastic. Like, that's just good environmental design. And it's so dark, and then you come out into the light. It just, oh, so good. I love that. I'm a sucker for that kind of design. Like, that's one of my favorite things about video games, is like the way you can experience this kind of stuff. Although I do think it is a tad bit dark. Like, perhaps a little too dark, but still. I think it's... I mean, it is more realistic to how caves be, because caves are in fact dark. I don't know if you guys knew that. Caves are dark. Life lessons with Allie. I also want to grab coal so that we can cook a lot of stuff, because I want to experiment with cooking today. There's so many things I want to do. Like, I just want to make sure that we experience everything that exists in the demo right now, you know? I want to do everything. Do it all. As if life's too short and you're too tall. Which is never a problem that I have, but it's fine. We don't need to think about that. I got the stone instead of the coal, but it's okay. Everything's fine. Hello, little one. You're cute. Okay, I don't think there's anything else right here. We'll gather those rocks, because why not? Love that for us. I don't think there's anything for me to gather. I think that's just water falling off of these stalactites? I'm a marine biologist. I don't work in caves. I refuse to go cave diving. That is a hard no from me. I will not go cave diving anytime soon. I've heard too many horror stories. I picked up a carrot. I'm just spamming E on the ground because I don't want to miss anything, you know? Oh, look, I think I found what the carrots look like. I also don't think that's necessarily how carrots grow, but you know, could just be me. Look at it. It's like a little hat. I wish there was a way to do third person, because I feel like this would be fun. Is there a way to enter third person? Photo mode. Yes. Wait, what? Oh, this is what he looks like. Okay, this is definitely, like, it rings, like Avatar. The vibe is Avatar. I need to reposition, but we're gonna get the carrot under our head. It's gonna be a good time. We're gonna get a carrot hat. Photo mode. I'm gonna reposition this until we get it. Okay, a little bit more forward. Photo mode? Oh, wait. We'll just get the little... Aw. I don't think I can crouch low enough to get the carrot as a hat. The carrot is just in my neck now. Yeah, I don't think I can crouch low enough for the carrot to be a hat. Sad. I want the carrot hat. Accelerate. Hold shift. Okay. Maybe don't do that. Lay down? Can I? Ooh, that is a good idea. Oh, look, it's another carrot. Hold E. Lay down. Okay, I need to lay down the other way. Good to know. I can't... Solid? Photo mode. We are doing important experimentation right now. Oh no. That's not the vibe. Do it with a little perspective trickery. Oh, that's a good idea. We can do that. Carrot hat. Where on earth did my legs go? I'm just in the island right now, just vibing. No legs. No legs for us. Look at our face. We look pained. Is that... No, we're bald. We're bald. Solid. Love that for us. Perfect. Okay. Looks good. We will do it with photo trickery. I think this is like the best angle photo mode. Okay, I gotta back up a little bit. Back up a tiny bit. Solid. We'll see if we can make this work. This is something important to me. Close. Yeah! There we go. Perfect. Take screenshot. Important. Oh, now I have it in my own, like, it opened a file on my computer. Nice. That is, we love that for us. Let me minimize this so I can see what you guys are saying. But, ideal. That is how we play with carrots in this household. We spent a long time doing that, and I don't care. It was worth it. So it's worth spamming on the ground, because that, like, those carrots are a little hard to notice. I know they exist, so I know that I need to be on the lookout for produce like that, but they are hard to see amongst the other greenery of the world. Because there's a lot of... I actually really like the amount of foliage there is. But it is definitely harder to see, like, little things like those carrots. But we officially have a carrot hat, so there is that. Pumpkins! Because I feel like I would miss so much of this. And obviously I did, because I've been to this island. So, I feel like some way to make those a little bit more obvious would be good. Don't they sparkle? They sparkle the first time. They don't sparkle after that. Personally, I think it would be nice if they did, like, a slight shimmer. So that there was some indication that there was an object there. But I understand if they don't want to do it like that. But maybe making the leaves a different color or something so that they're easier to, like, pick out. That'd be a good idea. Like, a good balance. Because again, like, the pumpkins I think are fine. Because the pumpkins are large enough. And you also have the big leaves indicating, oh, this is a pumpkin. You know? So many pumpkins. I'm not complaining because I want... Again, I want to experiment with cooking. So I want to get a ton of the food resources as well. But I have exactly one tomato, I think. I think I've encountered a tomato in my time. Yeah, I have a tomato to my name. And 2 potatoes. Tomato, potato. Solid. We got this. But again, I really want the stone building option, because I know the stone building option exists. And that's something I want to experiment with, but I don't know how to unlock it as of right now. Because I remember it being tied to one of the little stone thingy Madoohickers, you know? Like one of the thingy that was up there with the flag flying off of it. I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong and I don't remember. Is the honest answer. Whee! I also like this tree that's just going through. We don't need physics where we're going. I want to make sure that I don't... Okay, so this is what tomatoes look like. Good, we have officially seen what tomatoes look like before I gathered them this time. I want to gather a ton of them. Ton of tomatoes. It alliterates. I'm gonna try starting the demo again. Here's to hoping my GPU doesn't have a seizure upon launching the world. Good luck. I believe in you, Neri. You could do it. I believe in you. Hey, no bark. Kelladry, no bark. She wants to make her thoughts known to the world. And sometimes I don't approve of this. Specifically when she barks at night. Not a good time. Wouldn't recommend. Okay, now we're good on tomatoes. Next, Kelladry. No. Little one. Okay, so this island was definitely worth visiting again, even if it doesn't have the stone thingy that I'm looking for. I love the waterfall. No matter what, I love the waterfall. I think this waterfall... Ooh, what on earth is going on over here? Ah! That's not what I wanted to do. Come on, we got this. Maybe this is what I was looking for. Huh. That's exciting. A ton of tomatoes, indeed. Children of the skies, we were orphans no more. A new sail. Solid. New sail kinds. We enjoy that. Okay, so that's good to know that there are kind of these like little hidden niches around some. Does she have the quiet bork and the loud bork? Because our doggies are allowed to do it and they're allowed to do the quiet bork. Yeah, I'm working on teaching her that she can quiet bork and grumble. I'm trying to teach her that it's okay for her to like grumble at things. Because that's what my other dog used to do. What Nugget used to do, and so that's what I want her to do. Because that way she can express her discontent to me without being super loud. I like this. I like this as like, you have to actually go explore the islands. And I wouldn't have found that unless I was falling off. So, you know, solid. But I like that system for making people actually explore instead of just the surface. I don't think there's anything else over here, but that's still cool. I like that. Whee! Whee! Okay. We're just gonna plop our bed back down on here for now, because I need a bed, and I don't currently have a good place to put one, so we'll do this. It's fine. It can be off-center. Okay, then we need to go visit yet more islands. Well rested. Can I full send it into the hurricane yet? Is that something I can do? I also like that I don't get a wet debuff from literally just doing this. I don't get a wet debuff from this. I only get a wet debuff when it's raining. To be fair, I don't think I need a wet debuff for going and exploring the water, otherwise I will not have a good time, but you know. I am someone who loves puddles. Puddles are the name of the game for me. Okay, so I know that I've been to this island. I think I've been to those. Gosh dang it, I'm so bad at keeping track of where I've been and where I need to go. So bad at it. Whee! We got this. And I think... Oh my goodness, we're going zoom speed. Okay, I've been to these two islands. Good to know. We've been to these two islands and I'm gonna crash land into them, I think. Unless we go underneath. Wait, quick scan for potentially more secrets. More secrets have been found! More secrets have been found. 1 second. Ah, stop. Stop. We cease. Cease to exist real fast. I think I have found more secrets. I'm glad that we found that one. Otherwise, I never would have thought of this. Okay. Yeah, because I think I gotta go full send through this little thing right here. Yeah. Nice. Good landing. As precious as crystal, as brittle as a twig. A window? Nice. Nice. Love the fact that there's no fall damage too, so I can full send it without consequences. Okay, so it's worth exploring the big islands and making sure that we didn't... Guys, which island did I come from? I need a compass. Is there a compass in this game? Because I need one. Because I think that was the island we were just at. I'm really not sure. This is the problem. I don't have enough awareness to tell you if that's the island I was just at. I do think a compass would be a good idea, though. Okay, let's go to this one. Potentially, there's more secrets over this way. That's good to know, though. And I like the fact that there's windows, that increases our building options. Love that for us. But I want to see if there's anything else on these islands that I potentially missed because I didn't know that there was areas underneath them. So that's festive. I like that. Whee! Okay, no more tall. I think we could stop here. Lovely. Good landing by me, if I do say so myself. Anything over here? I'm just gonna stop here for a pit stop, you know? Make sure that I'm not missing anything. Whee! Have I been to this island? I already don't think I've been to the... Oh yeah, we've visited this island. I don't know if there's anything else that I'm missing here. I'm gonna do another quick wraparound, make sure that there isn't some other stone. Let's see, what else did I unlock? Oh, the window. Yes, I forgot that gives me that building thingy. Perfect. And I know that this island was filled with corn, so I don't think there's anything else I missed in that regard. Doesn't mean that there isn't, just nothing that I could distinctly remember seeing or anything like that, so. Solid. Okay, I think that's it for this island, so let's continue back up here. Whee! I'm getting so good at flying this thing, and I love it. Not flying the airship, flying me. I'm good at flying myself. Which is objectively more important. So, you know, correct. Okay, back over to these two islands, perhaps? Perchance? We got this. Again, I just really want to get all of the, blueprints, for lack of better terms. Because I want to get everything that we can before we start really hammering in on building our house. We got this. Less full send. Less full send. That's good. Perfect. So, it's not having a seizure. I just have like 3 FPS. Oh, goodness, Nary. That is not a lot of FPS, friend. Which I know you are acutely aware of, but still. I hope they do more optimization, because like I'm running at 30 FPS right now, and I would like to have more. I would like to have more frames. That would be nice. To be fair, I don't have the most high-powered system of all time, so there is that. Wait a second. Can I go up there? Or is this just like some weird that's a terrain glitch. Okay, that's also good to know. I was like, that could be fun to go explore, but no. Do not do that. Whee! Full send. I don't know if this island also has secrets. I want it to. But I think secrets are fun. I also like launching myself into the various islands. I can't lay down there. That's fine. Whee! Okay, we'll take a quick nap right here. Solid. Tea break. Love that for us. And here's a big old cave. And that's how that lines up. We've definitely been through there. We've definitely gotten that stone. So we like that. Is that the starting island? We're just gonna full send it over here. Because I know I could make it back and forth without too much issue, so. I want to make sure that I'm not missing anything over here as well. Solid. Oop. Whee! Good yeet. The dirt does look good on certain islands like this. It does look good. I like the ferns as well. Ferns are a nice touch. I don't think there's any kind of produce on this island that I'm missing. Oh, I should go explore those big islands for more produce because I was looking for blueberries. That's on me. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this was actually our starting island over here. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure this was the start island. Yeah. Because I remember this pretty clearly. And I don't think there's anything too special necessarily. Yes, because my research tables are everywhere. Crafting tables, whatever you want to call them. Workbenches. I've got to go get a hat for work, but enjoy the rest of stream. Aw, bye Poro. Thanks for stopping by. Good to see you as always, friend. Good luck getting your hat. Hat. Yeah, because that's a different one. I think if we go through this cave right here, we'll figure out where my base was. That's fine. We don't really need to go explore too much of this island because we've already done it. We know what this island looks like, so there is that. There is that. But I do love these caves. The caves are easily one of my favorite things about the update so far. And the hanging greenery. Fantastic. I'm the kind of person that is completely fine with having 20 FPS. That's valid. I just need it for recording quality because there's a lot of people who won't watch if I don't have good recording quality. So for me it would be nice, but I completely understand that optimization is something that comes later. Not right now. Perfect. Well, now we're up here. This is a nice, like, big island for exploration and getting used to the game, though. And I imagine there will probably be more tutorial kind of stuff as we get further and there's more to do, you know? But for now, it's good. Take nap. Take naps that we are well-balanced human, you know? It's important. Because when I'm not moving, I get decent frame rate. But when I move, then my computer's like, what if we don't? Solid. Now we're on this tiny island. Is there any kind of produce for me to obtain? Any kind of berry that I can have in my pocket? Pocket berry. You guys remember BlackBerry phones? Because I vaguely remember them. I know that they existed. I never had one. I wasn't really around in that era. Like, I was definitely a human who was fully formed, but for all intents and purposes, I had no clue what the world was. Whee! Ooh, more tomato. Don't mind if I do. More tomato. When in doubt, tomato. Alright, so this all works out, like, that's fine. We get this. So we may end up swapping into a creative world if I can't find the stone thing, mostly because I want to experiment with base building and cooking and all that fun stuff. Ooh. Secret? Secret! The Great Storm is the mill of humanity ready to be born anew. We got a millstone! Ooh, that's exciting. I want to play around with that. Use to grind resources into a finer powder. That's... and plenty of bones. Bones. So that's good that we came back to this island. I was looking for stuff like that. Anything else? I'm looking for those little alcoves. That's what I'm hunting for right now. I'm glad that I thought to do our home starting island. Alright, let's go actually home. And we can continue to explore and expand as we go. Whee! And that one's just a train glitch, so that's fine. Don't want to run out of too much stamina. But it's fine, because we are home. Nice. At home. Indeed. We are home. So eventually, again, I want to build this into our little house. But I want to see what this does. What do? You grind bone? I don't want to grind all my bones because I want to know what this is. But it's bone meal. Who would have thought? Okay, real fast, we're just gonna plop down all of this kind of stuff real fast. And we also need a workbench. This is gonna be super disorganized for now, but it's okay. I do like the fact that the workbench doesn't necessarily have a super clear front and back. Like, obviously I think this is meant to be the front, quote unquote. But it looks good from all sides, so you don't really have to put it against a wall or anything like that. I like that quite a bit. I wanna... So these are all recipes that I don't know yet. That's fine. I have bone meal. What is bone meal for? Again, I know that these are recipes that I don't have yet. Let's see. Craft. Only yellow ingredients to discover new ingredients. Yeah, but I don't... Where did my bone meal go? Is it under my food? Is there something that... Can I use it here? What is bone meal for? I'm confused. Confuzzled. Confuzzled. Okay, that's fine. I don't want to use any more bones than I have to for now. Okay, so we've been to all 3 islands in this direction. I'm pretty sure Allie hurt themselves in their confusion. Oh, yeah, it happens a lot. Don't worry. Okay. Let's see. Ooh. Frame drop. Pretty severe frame drop. Love that for me. Okay. Let's go back over towards these islands. I want to make sure that I'm not missing anything again. I really want that stone building option, and I don't know where on this map is going to be, you know? I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Because we know that there's secrets. And I don't want to lose out. We also haven't revisited Stonehenge yet. So Stonehenge is an island that we need to keep an eye out for. Which is good to know. Okay, so guys, remember that we need to go to the island on the left. This looks really good. I'll have to check it out. It is a good game. Keep in mind right now this is the pre-alpha version. So there's a lot more coming in the future. This is not a complete game by any regard right now. However, it is still cool. And it's worth checking out, in my opinion. Okay, no, too much yeet. Too much yeet. Too much yeet. Solid. And I think this was the Corn Island. I think we already checked this one for secrets. Yeah, I think we've checked this island pretty thoroughly, because we got a lot of corn. Oh, the corn respawns. That's nice. Whee! Okay, so that island seems good. Look at the moon. I don't think I've ever really seen the moon in this game. Nice. I do want to kind of full send it into the hurricane at some point. Because I think it would be fun. So we need to go to that island next, I think. I think this island is the island of our desires. It's so clear right now. I feel like I can see actual things forever. That's festive. Love that for us. Yeah, I personally think Aloft shows a lot of promise in becoming a really fantastic game. There's still a lot that I'm hoping that gets added in the future and a lot more that I anticipate we'll see. But of course, that is the beauty of a game that is in development. where not everything is set in stone yet. Okay. My internet is failing me. Not that it usually doesn't, you know, but it's fine. You don't need to think about it too hard. Let's go check for secrets on this island. Are there secrets? Secrets? Potentially. Potential secrets. Too much eat. Too much eat. I'm gonna get in there. It's gonna happen. Okay, too much eat. Too much eat. I'm going to do this. Sorry, I'm entering focus mode because I am not good at flying. Is what I am actively learning. Gosh dang it. I'm gonna do this. I feel like this is like a skill shot. Okay, we're gonna go out, we're gonna turn around, and go back in. Okay, that was in no way close. Let's go get some of our energy back, at home real fast. Here, we'll just go land on the island briefly, you know? Take a quick nap on the ground. Make sure that we don't die. I'm just gonna regain our stamina, then we're gonna full send it again. I'm gonna get in there. It's gonna happen. Hey, it's Curtis. How's it going, Curtis? How you doing, friend? Okay. I'm gonna do this. If it kills me. I'm gonna do this. Oh, that's such a tiny gap is the thing. Ah. Come on, let me in. And I think I've already been here. No. No, we already found this. That's so rough. I spent so long trying to get in there only for it to be something I've already looted. Feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. Whee! I think this was the tiny island where I had built a bed and whatnot, so love that for me. That's unlucky. We tried so hard, it got so far, but in the end, it didn't matter. That, I mean, it really did. Also, I know that meme. But it really didn't matter. That's sad. Feels bad. Okay, so let's see. Where is my island versus where is the island I need to go visit? Meme. It's a song. It is still a meme, though. A banger of a song. Well, I'm glad you guys have opinions. I'm glad your opinions are unique. We gotta full send it into the yeet things. I'm not gonna bring my island all the way out here because I feel like that's too much effort and I'm lazy. But that's fine. What do you mean, nunny? Oh, this is Stonehenge Island, I'm pretty sure. Right? This has Stonehenge vibes to it. I love this. Again, the glowy glowy is one of my favorite things. I adore the glowy glowy. The glowy glowy makes me happy. It just gives vibes of magic. I feel like Allie needs a different musical education. Again, excuse you, I have a degree of music. I think I've been to this island. I think we were at this island earlier today. Wait, did you guys see a hold E to pick up? What? Face sculpture? It's like the slime fossils. What is that? What? A face sculpture. Oh, you can make like different ones. What? For decoration. Huh. Don't know what that is. Interesting. Okay, we'll take those. I guess. The nut from Plants vs. Zombies. Okay, I don't know how I didn't notice those before, but that's interesting. Found in caves. Huh. Oh yeah, and I was over here like talking about how This is one of my favorite environmental designs where you like go through a dark cave that has its own environmental factors to it. I love the glowy glowy rocks. No matter what, the glowy glowy rocks will always have a special place in my heart. Imagine if you could fly this island. I freaking love this little like hidey hole over here. Good. Good. That is what I have to say. I'm also going to gather these mostly so I can see more and see if I'm missing anything. Clear the foliage. Yeah, I didn't know that there were face statues in this game. That's a little creepy. Not about that life. More coal. I just gotta get out now. And there's our waterfall friend. Nice. Love that for us. I like the glimmers in the horizon. They're gonna lead me astray. It's like a siren call. Gotta go figure out what they are, you know. Whee! Any blubberies? I do want more blubberies. I haven't found any more blubberies, and I don't know what they look like, so I don't know how to find them. Although we did get a decent amount of carrots. Pumpkin. I feel like I have so many pumpkins now. I don't know if that's just me and it's like a placebo effect, but I feel like I have a lot of pumpkins. So many pumpkins to their name. Okay, anything else that I am potentially missing? Went to Dairy Queen. They had no burgers. Aw, sad. I'm sorry, Curtis. No burger for you. Okay, let's do a quick fly around, see if I'm missing any secrets, perchance. Any secrets? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I think I've been here. Ow. I also don't know why that one stalactite glows so much. You guys see what I'm talking about? Okay, we 100% have been here. This is the first one we found. Nice. Love that for us. But why does this one glow so much from a distance? I don't know. I don't understand. I do like this area, though. I do think this area is really cool. Love it. Okay, so we've definitely been to this island. That's fine. Where is home? Home is over there. Okay, so that's why I didn't fly my island all the way over here. I remember. Let's go do a little bit of a roundabout mechanism. I've got an idea here. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we're gonna try it anyways. Because ideas. And with any luck, we don't perish. That would be bad. I would not like to perish here. But it's fine. We got this, I believe. Hi, I'm here, but watching Zero stream. We'll lurk though. Sounds good. Have a good time. Have a good time. No, it didn't boost me. Okay, that's not great. Can I make it home without dying? We will see. Because I wanted to fly to that island. But I think I can kind of route myself around town a little bit. Whee! Just gonna take a quick nap on the bed without actually sleeping on the bed. Nice, as you do. Bruh. You just like, Kayla came out and immediately said skill issue and then left. Which, big mood, honestly. That's impressive. It's impressive. Okay, we're waiting on recouping our full thingy. So, and I think that's the island I just flew to. So that's good. Actually, it's just a cope. I mean, that is true. That is indeed true. I'm gonna go up to those islands next and see. I still haven't refound Stonehenge yet, and I know that Stonehenge was in this world. So I don't know which island I'm missing. Because again, I just want to be able to build with stone. That's all I'm looking for here. And this is the Corn Island. Corn Ring Island, whatever you want to call it, you know? It just has a lot of corn. That's why I'm calling it Corn Island in my head. So if we can't find the stone option, I'm gonna, swap into a creative world after we play around with cooking a little bit. Mostly because I want to play around with building a fancy home for ourselves. Yeah, Gotta get all the way up. It's so hard to climb. Gotta use all my stamina. Trying to get up to these islands. I did it! I fixed the thing that was causing me issues with work. Good job, Rich! I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Good job. Okay. Just do a small, gentle landing on this island. Oh, here's more carrots. Again, like, see, like, that's really hard to see. I wish the shimmer was a little bit more aggressive, you know? Because I do like the idea of them being kind of just, like, hidden around and everything, but I wish it was a tiny bit more apparent. Tiny bit more apparent. Hell ye, Rich, indeed. How the heck did you make the glider again? Oh, you gotta go into the workbench, friend. You gotta go into the workbench. That did take me a while to figure out, so. They said that they're planning on adding tips, which I think will help quite a bit with stuff like that. So. What is that? I kind of want to fly into it. We'll save our game first, and then we'll fly into that, because I want to know what that is. Ooh, I got distracted. Oh, this is what blueberries look like. Solid. Can I get blueberry seeds? Is that something I can obtain? Or is it just like that one blueberry bush that just kind of exists? Because if it's that one blueberry bush that just kind of exists, like, that's fine. Or maybe I just get blueberries from exploring. You know, I don't get them from anything else, which is fine. It's such a stupid setting. I'm sorry. Skill issue. You want to know who's 600 attempts at something that's 1 out of 64 and yet to succeed? You are getting skill issued. I don't know what to tell you, Curtis. You're just getting skill issued by a video game. Just getting destroyed by Doki. Okay, I'm gonna go up to this island. Actually, wait, we're gonna save. Mostly so that I don't have to worry about it. Game save perfectly, because I want to go fly into this. I don't know if this is just like a visual glitch, but I want to go fly into it. Wait, is this Stonehenge? Is this the Stonehenge Island? Yes, I think it is. If nothing else, it is definitely an island that I want to visit again, because it's a cool island. More pumpkins. I feel like I have so many pumpkins at this point. Let's real fast check my collection of food items. Garlic is the other thing that I don't have as much of. I have 2 garlic seeds, but that's not, like, awful. I can't find how to make it. I tried all recipes. Oh, or did you make planks? Did you make the sawmill? Because you need to make the sawmill in order to unlock it as well. Luck issue. Oh goodness, guys. Be nice to each other. Be nice to each other. I'm back. Nothing against Zero, but their Aloft is super choppy. My Twitch cannot handle. Oh, that's weird. That's weird. Alrighty. Let's see if there's any secrets to be had on this particular island. I mean, I'm glad to have you. I'm sorry that Zero's stream didn't work out. Are you still skill issuing Doki? Oh goodness. Oh no. Whee! Okay, I want to find more garlic. Because I feel like we could combine a ton of weird stuff together and make some really interesting recipes. Which is why I want to experiment with crafting. But again, I really want that stone building option. I love this island though. I think in terms of design, this island is my favorite. I don't know. I mean, I do love the lily pads and everything. Like, this definitely contributes to being my favorite island, is this little water system. Love that. It's between this one and the waterfall island for me, about which island is my favorite. It's one of these two. Like, I enjoy this very much. Whee! I want to see if there's more garlic, though. Because garlic would be good. And again, if we can't find the stone building option, then I'm just going to go into a creative world and we're going to build what we want to. Just so I can experiment with building a nice house and seeing what all the building options are right now. Because I know for a fact that stone is supposed to exist, and it's bothering me that I can't find it, you know? So I want to go experiment with all the new stuff. I want to find it. And I don't just want to be running around islands. Also, I'm playing Aloft on 4 FPS. Allie, yes, that is me. What? I want to build with stone. It's not too much to ask for. Maybe, honestly. Probably. I don't see anything else. Okay, so let's go back to our home island, which is over there. Solid. So I've experimented with those two islands. I went to that one. So you could just make your own favorite island. That is true. I might... Maybe we play around a bit with the island creation. Maybe we just play around a bit with island creation. Whee! I like landing like that. I find it really fun. Because I am a loser. Let's make ourselves a building. Or a, cooking pit real fast. Like so. Because I want to experiment with this, and then I need this stuff. Like so. And start the fire. We'll do that. Cook. Now I want to see what we can all okay, so bone meal is a cooking ingredient. Let's make something that's just abysmal. Blueberries. Leaves. Bone meal. Hold F. I burnt it. I don't know how this works. This is something that I need to. Can I just cook 3 leaf? Do I just need to, like, keep it in this zone? Is that what I'm doing? I don't know what I'm trying to do. Maybe balance it? Potentially? Do you know if the islands are procedurally generated? I don't exactly know. I know that the islands themselves are designed. A basic meal made from too many dry ingredients. Oh, festive. Okay. Let's do this. So I think I just gotta keep it in this region right here. No, I don't necessarily know. I know that a lot of the islands have been designed, but whether or not it's like a raft where like there, you know, like there's the 10 small islands and which ones you get is procedurally generated. I don't know if it's like that. But I know that the islands themselves have been crafted. They're not necessarily procedurally generated in that sense. A veggie skewer. A basic meal made from veggies and either seasoning or dry ingredients. Interesting. So let's do bone meal. This. Some of these seem really weird. I want to see like what kinds of foods there are. Too many dry ingredients. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, but I really want to go play around with stuff in creative. So we'll do that after I finish experimenting with cooking and figuring out what all the cooking buffs do. This is a fresh bowl. A basic meal made from fruits, veggies, and either seasoning or dry ingredients. So is bone meal a seasoning? Because I don't think bone meal would have much flavor, you know? Leaf, potato, carrot. Yeah, this is 100% a meal. Definitely. 100% a meal that exists. What happens if I just leave the bar and don't hold F? I'll just do that with 3 corn. Or like 3 leaves or something. We'll see what happens if I just don't balance it at all. Because I want to know. We got this. That's another veggie skewer. Good to know. Let's just see if I just don't progress it. What happens if I just refuse to cook? Does it burn? It might burn. That would be interesting. I mean, I got a 1 in 35k chance of getting the same poem 6 times in a row. That is pretty impressive. You have a 0.00787% chance of failing that many times. Oof. Oof. That's a skill issue right there. Also, I have a big old smoothie next to me, because... Yeah. A red and acidic fruit, indeed. A nourishing tuber. And leaf fabric. Golden cob, perfect for a quick snack. Fragrant and tasty bulb. Again, I want to know what happens if I do that. So now I have these. I do like the fact that it still gives me 6 max HP for this. 10 for that. It's still going. Love that for us. And I could cook multiple things at the same time, which is good. Love that for us. I like this little cooking station. I think it's cute. Come on, hurry up and finish so I can see what it does. I want to see what it does. Can I lay down right here? Perfect. Ideal. Now we just... One sec. This is important to me. Nice. Perfect. Ideal. Good napping place. Very warm, very cozy, you know? Very balanced. And it just gives a stale meal if I don't actually cook it. That's good to know. Oh, so it's just like the balancing is just to speed up the process, probably. That checks out. That makes sense. Alright. So we've got all of this stuff. I love this so far. I love this. I want to go play with stuff in creative so we can try to build like the best possible home that we can. I also want to make a really rudimentary island at some point. We're not going to do that right now. Actually, unless, let's see. Island editor. Alice. Home. Select a biome. We only get one. Oh, so there'll be biomes in the future. That's exciting. Okay, so let's just take a really flat, small island for now. Something really tiny. I don't want something big or complicated. I want something where I can build like a nice house, you know? Oh, I can just like mix and match. Nice. How do I get rid of these? What? How do I do this? You rid? Eh? Huh? Now there's so many of them. I don't want all of these. This is too many. Too many things. Oh, okay. This is how we do it. We get rid of them like this. Hello. Solid. So let's take this as like kind of a baseline. So we've got like a nice little area up there that we can work on. And then potentially we take this and we position it. Oh, so this is how we can like build our own. I like this. Kind of like that, you know? So we've got our little house on a hill. We do it like that. Yeah? Yeah? Thoughts? Pit. What do we do with the pit? What? Okay, let's get rid of that. I don't think we need pit. I want to build like a little, what is this? What are we doing? I can put in water. Love that for us. What? Oh my goodness, there's so many stuff. So much stuff. Oh my goodness. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. We're experimenting. Okay, I added in too many pre-waters. Too many pre-water. Let's do a little bit of this. Can I rotate things? I'm confused as to what I'm doing. I don't have answers for what is happening. I want to raise this up a little bit. How do I rotate what I see on my island? I want to see it. I got this. But I actually got some playtime out of it. Nice! You got this. I believe it. I believe in you. So if I save like every 10 minutes, I could actually play. Oh, goodness. You won't cope Nary, but you'll cope everyone else. Valid. Yup. I mean, at least you're honest about it. Okay, that is too big. Too big. No waterfall. Too big. Too big. Too much. Too much juice. Too much pizzazz. Too much pizzazz. I want a small waterfall. That is still far too large. Too big. And that I like that's fine. I want to rotate what I'm seeing. Resume editing. We got this. Ooh, the new Hitman mode comes out today. What? I want to rotate what I'm seeing here. How do I rotate my field of view? That's not what I wanted, believe it or not. Could just make my entire base underwater. That could be festive. Let me do this. Hitman mode. Imagine putting Hitman mode in this game. That would be stop putting in waterfalls. That's not what I want. Here, I need to click on something else that we get less strife. What is that? Interesting. Mushrooms. Oh, I can put mushrooms on my island. What? Those are nodes. Okay, so this is the evil stuff. We don't need the evil stuff. We don't need that on our island. Our island is for us to have a good time and be happy. I want kind of like a little bit of greenery. How do I rotate my field of view? That's what I want to see. I want to rotate what I see here. Right. A hold right click is rotate. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, that makes life a lot easier. Thank you, Neri. I appreciate you. The question is, I wish I could make all of this. Actually, wait, I have a really good idea, guys. Let's remove this water plane. I have an idea. We're doing hardcore terraforming now. 1 second. I believe in us. Also, Kayla redeemed tea. I don't have tea, but I do have a smoothie, so you know, we'll go with that. So I want a puddle, right? And I want to put it here. And I learned you can make things smaller, which is good, because I need that. And we'll raise it up. Let's do this. Okay, and we gotta rotate it a little bit more, because I want this to be the smooth side. Yeah, like that. You know, so it's nice and smooth. Let's see. Okay, that is floating. Love that for us. Gotta move that down. Position so that it's nice and set into the island. Okay, this is a bit clunky, but it's fine. We got this. I think I need to change what this parent island is. Let's see. Maybe we remove this real fast and we put it. So if we select here, and then we do. I find your voice soothing. Oh, thanks. I like my voice. Took me a gosh darn long time to come to that, so. More man. that one was a stretch. That was a stretch. Okay, so I wanna scale this down. Again, I want it to be just like right here, you know? I just want a really tiny little pond that I can work with. Okay, that's apparently as small as we can go. That's fine. Um, and I need this to be like nicely centered in here. Because I want to make a waterfall running off of this side right there. Smoothing. Oh goodness. What if I just don't read it again? It's fine, right? It's fine. Okay, I want this to show on the island though, which is kind of a problem because it doesn't want to do that. Because I want this to be visible, and it's only really visible right there. So I want this to come up just like a tiny, tiny bit. Not like that. See, but then we come into that issue where it's like floating right there. But I want to keep this in, you know? Has anyone actually seen Morbius? Oh goodness, I did not mean to do that. We don't need that. I have not seen it, so I would not know. Hmm. I also don't know how big of an island I want to build, so... Or how big of a house I want to build, so we don't want to build too big. But for now, I just want to want to do this. Like, I want a really tiny little pond right here. You know? What if I do that? Then I don't feel like it's visible at all. That's the issue. Okay, so let's see what this looks like. I don't think it's clipping at all. Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. I want to raise it up just ever so slightly. Let's make this like 0.83 or something like that. Just really, really slightly above. Mid at best, but me and my roommate consistently make more jokes. Oh, that's valid. Yeah, because I want to clear this out. Like, I just want a really, really tiny pond. I don't want anything too drastic, but still. Nice. Forest. Forest is good. I wish I could put down lily pads and like the water environmental stuff. Because I would like that. Okay, let's put down some big ol' rocks. Are these the glowy glowy variety of rocks? Because I like the glowy glowy rocks. Let's see. I put that there. Oh, that is a large rock. Large rock. So these are all for caves. That's fine. I want this to be slightly smaller. Let's take this and make it tinier. That'd be nice. We don't need you to be as big. You don't need to be as imposing. Kind of rotate it. You know, kind of rim our little thing a little bit. I'm just gonna put down some rocks and we'll go position all of them in just a second. But I want to kind of rim this so that we can get away with maybe raising the water level a little bit, you know? I want to get away with raising it a tiny bit. Not too much, but you know. Just a tiny bit of rimming happening. We got this. Okay. Has redeemed ban Curtis. I mean, it's gonna happen eventually. People are gonna ban Curtis. It's gonna be fine. We're all gonna have a good time. So what is this one again? That one. I don't want this one because it has grass on the top of it. So let's get rid of that one and replace it with just a normal rock right there. Okay. Now we just need to scale all of these down and kind of totally... Oh no, that's totally legit. Legit. Totally legit. Definitely. So let's take one of these and make it really small. Again, we're just gonna go through the same process a few times. I hope you guys enjoy the design process videos because that's what we're getting into now. I don't want to rotate it like that, but I do. That's fine. That's fine. We can work with that. We can work with that. Ooh, that moves fast. I want to rim this mostly so we can get away with we can get away with doing a little bit more water raising. I want to make that a nice little pond right here, basically. And then Z. We're just gonna end up combining this a little bit. I threw an ad at everyone. Oof. Do it, coward. But hair dye is more important. Hair dye is more important. You are correct in that aspect. Okay, so we can see where the water line is, which is good. Okay. Again, this is all about like making a little pond for me at this point. This is all I care about. The pond is the only thing that matters at this point. Solid. I don't want it to be too big. Oop. Yeah, we're just gonna have to play around with making things not too aggressive, but also managing what space constraints we have, you know? I want to drag some of these. Let's see, which one is this one? Right there. Let's see. Because again, I want this to all line up so I can afford to raise the water level a little bit and make the pond a little bit deeper. I'm so glad subs don't get ads. Ads are the worst. Exactly. Honestly, that's the real reason to sub to a Twitch channel so you don't get ads. Because, like, as much as I turn off the ads, Twitch turns them on. So let's see. Again, Y is not the answer. This is, let's see, it doesn't need to be that big. Solid. Too much zest. Too much zest. Too much zest. Um, OMG, I think you could put the water flowers and stuff. I couldn't find them, but you might be able to. It doesn't mean that they don't exist. It just means that I wasn't able to find them. Yeah, I really want to make like pillars around this because I feel like that'd be just really fun, you know? Just kind of doing that, but making it smaller. This is a little aggressive. Little aggressive. Scale it down. Make it tiny. And we gotta position it properly. Again, I want to make a pond. I want like a nice pond, specifically because what I'm thinking, okay, guys, what I'm thinking is we take this and we plop it here, and we make the waterfall small. We take waterfall, we make it small. Okay, that is still too large. Still too large. Can I make it smaller than 0.5? No. 0.5 is the minimum. It's in the drop down. Oh, interesting. Okay. Good to know. So that's perfect. I can in fact put Lily. Oh, good. Pond. Good. Good. Okay, so this might be a little overly ambitious, but we'll see. I'm going to find a way to make this work. Time for flower. Oh, we'll deal with the flower next. First, we gotta figure out our waterfall situation here. Regardless of what happens, we're leaving the pond here. I would like to put in like a tiny little waterfall, but that's fine. Okay, we get rid of the waterfall. I just need to continue positioning stones around this so I can raise the water level more and make our little thing. Okay, where's our big ol' rock? That's our big ol' rock. Honestly, I'm debating because I think the big, like that large rock would look good in this back corner. So maybe we kind of shove it over here a little bit. Not like that. Like that, you know? So we kind of shove it so it comes down out of this cliff a little bit. Thoughts, feelings, opinions. I think that, yeah, I think that works. Okay. We're gonna readjust these as we go. But for now, we kind of want to round out the shape of our pond and figure it out. We don't need all of these to be super small. We don't need all of them to be massive. We want kind of a nice variety. Nice. Just that kind of lines up, but it's not like perfectly even, you know? Like so. And then, let's see, that's the next one. We want this. We definitely need this one to be smaller, but it's still going to take up a good amount of space, which is fine. We got this. No flower. We will do flower soon, I promise. We will do flower soon. Flower is on its way. So Z rotation is whack, is what I'm learning. We got this. But flower. Yes, flower will happen, I promise. Okay, don't do that. Don't rotate too much on axes. Whee! Look at it do flips. Flower issue. Oh no. And then we'll lower this into the ground. We want it to be a tiny bit bigger, I think. Yeah, because I don't really want it to be like grass covered. I kind of want this to be all stone faced. And we'll position it so that it's kind of in to this next rock. Yeah. Just a tiny bit more that way. Nice, like that, see? Because then we can come down here and make sure that all of these rocks are nice and connected so that they all line up, but it still looks like pebbles, kind of. We're gonna have so many rocks. It's gonna be like an absurd number of rocks. We got this. Okay. A little bit too much yeet on that side. Again, we're just gonna spend a lot of time making our own custom island, and then we'll go build on it, because it'll be fun. Because it'll be really nice to build on, I think. Let's see. Then... Aha! Sometimes it's just a journey of finding whatever the thing I want is. Gotta find the right scale. Whee! And then we gotta rotate it into place. Which I'm not good at. I'm struggling with this, it's fine. I'm not good at spatial reasoning is what I'm learning. Yeah, kind of like so that it lines up with a flat top. Kind of like that. Yeah! Okay, let's see. Okay, so the pond is starting to come up here, so I think I need to curve that back in a little bit. Let's try raising our water plane just a tiny bit so I can see it. Let's actually raise it up a fair amount so I can see where it is, and then we'll lower it back down a slightly more reasonable amount. But this is just so I can see where it is, you know? So that we can make sure that we're staying within our boundaries here. Yeah, and I think we kind of make like a little path around here. Yeah, yeah, I'm getting the vibes. Getting the vibes. Let me scale down this rock a little bit. Doesn't need to be scaled down too much. We want some of those glitters. Guys, my roommate is making Alfredo. Incredible. Steal it from them. That's the natural response, obviously. And let's bury this kind of hidden. I want to like rotate this so it kind of like leans into this. You know? Make like a nice little shape out of it. Yeah, let's make sure that's selected. Like that, and then kind of rotate it in this direction. In this direction so that it looks like it's leaning on that one. Yeah, like that. And then we can come up with another flatter rock for this, and we'll plot that right there. That one's kind of good as is. I want to rotate it a little bit. Of course, it's got to be sitting in the ground. That's usually a good step. Like so, and then we need one more rock. We'll do that one. We'll just make it small. And make it sink down into the ground until it's like the right height. Yeah! Look at that! Because then if we lower that down a little bit, that should line up with that, and then it won't be floating over the rocks. So if we take our water plane and we lower it just a little bit, you know, like that, because that'll give us like an appreciable pond, but not be too overbearing, right? Yeah. You guys see where I'm going with this? You guys see where I'm going? I suppose we can also take some of these like spires and kind of intermingle them. Will it let me? It will. Perfect. Let's take some of these and just kind of wiggle a few in. We'll make them small, don't worry. I just want to turn those into like a few little water features, you know? Something interesting to look at. And we'll take these stalagmites. We'll make them small. We'll just kind of wiggle them in a little bit. And we position them so that they're not super in the way, but they're just kind of present, you know? Kind of like little accent pieces. I think we put a little centerpiece in the pond too. Thoughts? Feelings? Opinions? That could work. Could work. Could be spicy. I'm gonna make like a little triangle right here of them. Yeah, that'll be good. That'll be good. Let's reduce this in size and move it down. And then we'll take this one. Again, this is kind of like a game for me to figure out how to position everything. We got this. We'll scale this one down as well. We want them to kind of line up with each other, but not all the way, if that makes sense. And I think that one is too short, so let's bring that one up a little bit, actually. Like that. And then we'll kind of put a third one. We'll grab this one, and we'll bring it over here. We'll bring it into this zone. And of course, we'll also scale this one down. Lower it ever so slightly so it kind of lines up with these two. Yeah, like that, so that you kind of get like the vibes of all three, but they're still individual pieces. And we just gotta kind of wiggle a few more into that. So we'll put like this one. We'll take this. And we'll make it tiny again. And we wanna do these. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. We sink it so that it sits in the ground. Nice. And then we'll just kind of do the same thing where we kind of position them together for optimal vibes. Optimal vibes. Like so. Okay, it needs to go slightly further. Not that way. That way. Like that. Again, so we kind of have like a little bit more going on than just I need to put like a few over here as well. Just that we have more going on than just a straight up, you know, ring of rocks. Because we gotta have it be a little bit more interesting, right? Like a tiny bit more interesting. Tiny bit more interesting. We want them to be kind of buried, but not really buried. And then we'll fix whatever we can't do that way by sinking it into the ground, like so. Slightly less. Yeah, like that. Because that way, again, we're just creating a little bit of vibes. I'm going to end up sinking this trio a little bit more, I think. I think it's too tall right now. Oh, goodness. I will learn how to navigate this eventually. Yeah, so let's like lower these into the ground a little bit more so that they're not sticking up quite so much. I like the idea of them. I just want them to be a little less like front and center. There we go. And then this one also. 0.23. Let's do that. Yeah, we got this. And then just one more little set over here, I think. Probably two more, I think. Okay, we'll make sure that those are selected. Scale it all the way down. Again, sink it. And then position it so it kind of lines up with these rocks over here. Again, I wanted to take up this little space so that this is a little less obtrusive. I hope you guys like understand, because I'm trying to make it clear what I'm trying to do and why I'm doing certain things, but I don't know if you guys care. So, we're just here. We're here for vibes anyways. Let's sink this down, because again, we don't want it to be we don't want it to be the focal point. We just want it to be apparent, doing little aspects of environmental design, right? And you're doing an amazing job. Oh, thanks. Again, I kind of want to like explain my design process to you guys as I'm going so that you understand why I'm doing certain things. And I'm not just full sending it, because to a certain extent I am full sending it and just letting it happen, but there's also a reason for doing certain things. Okay, then we'll put this back in that hole so that that fills in like that. Nice. So we officially have a nice little pond built. Look at that. And then we'll come terraform this out. That all lines up, you know? And then we've got a nice space over there, but that gives us a nice pond to work with where we don't really have to feel pressured. And I think we take some of these. Let's see what that is. That's a bush. Let's get rid of that. I don't like that. Let's take some evergreen trees because I like the evergreens. I think the evergreens are great. So we'll put one there. I'm gonna oh, do I sink the tree or do I just look for make it smaller? I'll make it smaller. That's what we do. Okay. I want it to be kind of on the edge, but not fully. Let's see. Now you get to into the larger scale aspects of what our island is going to look like. I wanted to put a waterfall there, but both the waterfalls are too big and I don't want to sink them in and I can't really rotate them in a way that looks good in my opinion. So I hope they add in some kind of smaller one that we can work with sometime in the future, you know? And I think we kind of like ring this with trees a little bit. I think these trees are a little aggressively large, but that's okay. Let's see. Yeah, we'll sink that just a tiny, tiny bit into the ground so it lines up a little bit more environmentally, you know? We're gonna make this a nice mixed island, I think. That's what's gonna happen. Because I'm kind of playing with the idea, like I want to put some more rocks over here so that it kind of lines up a little bit more, you know? And we'll kind of ring this backside with trees a little bit. So yeah, let's do this. Let's scale them down because I don't want them to be too big. Let's just do like a little bit of this. We don't want them to be the focal point of the island. The trees are just nice to have. We don't really need them to be the center point, if that makes sense. And we'll take some of this. So that tree can belong there. And we'll take some shrubs. And kind of... That's not what I meant to do. We'll take some shrubs and kind of place them around here a little bit. Fill in this area. I like that. That looks good. We'll take some of the smaller trees too. Mix them in here. So that turns nice and green. We don't have to worry as much about filling it in. I do want some smaller stone pieces. Fill that out. We'll take some larger rocks like this and kind of bury it in here. We'll make this one bigger so we can rotate it. Okay, not in the Z direction, in this direction. Perfect. And we'll rotate it that way. And we'll bury it a little bit so we can kind of build out this cliffside so it's not quite so straight. Like that. So we can kind of flush this out so it's not just a flat surface, you know? Because I don't want to have a big flat surface. I want to have a bit more texture. And let's zoom that out a little bit. And rotate it. We'll position it so it kind of lines up here just a little bit. Scale that one down. Merge it in over here. Yeah, because then like this cliffside isn't so barren. This rock is a little bit bright for my liking, but that's fine. We can work with that. We can work with that. That's not what I wanted to do, believe it or not. Let's take that rock and get rid of it. Don't need a random floating rock, believe it or not. Solid. Yeah, because that way we have like a little bit more texture going on. Not too much, but it's not like just super static. Okay. I wish there was an undo button. Perfect. I think we would actually end up building the house down here in this particular island. I don't know if there's enough space up here. I think this would be a good helm area, so let's plan on doing that. Let's plan on making that like our little helm area. We can put our thing up there, and we'll make this where the house goes. How about that? Yeah, I think that's the play. Okay, that means we can kind of play around with adding some more trees. Oh goodness, those are large, big old trees. Large trees. Okay. Let's see. Let's grab some smaller ones. I would like some small trees, please. Tiny trees. What on earth? I thought these were evergreen trees. They kind of look like sequoias, you know? Tree hype. Oh, there's like some of these. Okay. Let's get rid of these. I don't want them. Yeah. That's a fir. Interesting. Let's get rid of the fir trees. I usually love fir trees, but I don't like them in this particular situation. So let's kind of just focus on these trees that we have right now. We want to scale this down. We want again, I want to rotate these in so that they kind of match with the rest of the landscape as like a little bit more. And we don't want to leave too much empty room, but we also don't want to leave it completely barren. So it's a balancing act. We just want like a little bit of extra zhuzh. Yee. Like so, because then we can have a nice house right here without having to really worry. We have space for our garden. So now we just got to add some shrubbery. Some shrubbery. Kind of fill out the greenery a little bit, you know? We'll shrink that down. We want to also fill in our pond, of course, since our pond is the most important part of this build. But I want to fill out our greenery just a tiny bit. We're also going to add in a few of the extra veggies and everything, but we need a few of these to really make sure that we're selling that idea of this being a forested path, but also making it not too overbearing. I want to leave this kind of blank, actually. As weird as it might seem, I kind of want to leave that space as is, but I want to add in just a tiny bit around of framing more than anything. I also want to add in ferns. I think ferns would fit really well here. So we just gotta kind of spam these a little bit. Kind of reduce them in size until we feel like the vibes are correct. We don't need to be overly aggressive with how many flowers or whatnot we're putting down, but we do want some. We don't want it to be barren. We want it to take up space, but not be the main focus of everything. We'll sink that further into the ground so that it's just kind of do this. Aloft. I'm not really familiar with this game. It's kind of like Raspwood in the Sky is more or less how I would describe it. And currently I'm building like my perfect island to build a house on because I wanted to build, yeah, it's just, I want to build, but I'm working on designing a custom island for it because why not? So this is what it looks like. This is what our island looks like. Again, I want some more shrubbery. I just want like a really basic amount of shrubbery. I think we also added some bones kind of over here for texture. Yeah. Yeah, that can work. That's fine. That's fine. We can work with that. We'll put some bones in there and sink them down a little bit. Then that's super obvious because I think having a bone in the pond is fun. A little bit of a dark secret, you know? So I think, yeah, let's go to the flowers. Let's go add some of these. I do want this kind of like hanging. Ooh, okay, that does not look like what I thought it would look like. Let's see if I can kind of make it work with the rocks though. Let's see if I can force this. Can I force this is the question. We'll see. I may not be able to. The answer might be no. Yeah, the answer is no. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's remove those. We don't need them. No cave vines for us, sadly. What is this? Medium, large. What are these? I know that these are like little things that I can add to bring the island a little bit more to life, which we 100% are going to do. I'm just gonna put them around and scale them down. Okay, apparently the scale is 1. We can't change the scale. That's fine. We want to add some of this to make it. What about lanterns? I'm not in Lantern Gang though. You are in Lantern Gang. You're a part of Lantern Gang. We just want to do all of this. Put a small rock as a ledge to hang them from. Ooh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea, Nere. I kind of just want to fill out this a little bit more texture again. We want it to all be flat. We just want some, like a little bit more zhuzh. We like zhuzh. Forest. Yeah, let's put some purple flowers in here because we've got kind of like this purple bush theming going on over here. So I want to bring that around a little bit. We can force it over here as well. And back over here. Yeah, look at that. We're lining it up. I also want some of these white flowers, you know. Want a nice little mix of greenery. Perfect. I don't know what house I'm gonna build, so I don't want to like really commit to the flowers down in the main area, you know? But I think we just add a few here and there to kind of spruce it up a little bit without being overly aggressive with it, you know? You know what I'm saying? Okay, ferns. Yes, we like ferns. Gonna put this. We're gonna kind of force it into this corner so it looks natural. Like this. We'll rotate it. There's gonna be so much greenery on this. Okay, apparently you can't rotate these vertically. That's fine. We'll just force some greenery into that corner so that it feels a little bit more normal. And we'll, of course, put some ferns down here. Need to remember to get my furniture. Oh, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Let's scale this one down. Kind of move it away from the pond a little bit. You guys and your puns. I hate you. I hate you all. Okay, and then we need some pond plants. Let's grab these. Nice. We like some pond plants. Oh, we get to place some individual flowers. Cute. Oh goodness, that is huge. Okay. Let's get rid of that. That's a lot of flowers. Small. Okay, that's still too many. Too many bush. Too many bush. I'm gonna make glitter. Woo! I mean, it'll look excellent. I'm sure no matter what you do, it'll look excellent, Nere, but... Oh, look at it. I gotta fill this. We gotta make a nice little centerpiece here. Like, we have to. It's law. We gotta rotate it. Nice. And we just gotta shrink it down like a tiny bit so it's not aggressively outside of the pond, you know? Like, there we go. That's gonna look so good. Okay, we can add in some more pond grass. Make a nice little vegetated pond. Oh, that's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. Yes, please, I'll pay Deb just for that. No, I meant as an IRL plushie. Oh, still, I'll buy. I would mostly be shipping. I mean, honestly, yes. I would pay for one. I want to throw it at people. No matter what, I want to throw things at people. What is this? Is this just moss? Yeah, I think it's just moss. Okay, that's fine. Solid. Love that for us. What is this? We'll get rid of that. I don't like that as much. Yeah, because I think what we're trying to do is we're trying to keep this like pathing that we got going on where like this is all forested. So like the sides are purely environmental, you know, and then we've got like this nice sight line that'll go over our house, which will be built right here. You know, I think that's what we're trying to do. I think that's the vibe we're going for. I'm debating putting like one tree right here, but I feel like that might get in the way, and I'll be upset if that happens. Here, let's see. Can I put down... Oh, goodness. No. No, I cannot is the answer. Small? Small could work. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. And we'll move it so that it's a little more hidden on this end. Yeah, like that. Nice. Because then we'll kind of end up with just a little bit more, and we still end up with this clean walkway on this side. I need like a few more tiny plants on this side. Yeah, so we can kind of frame this walkway like a little bit more, you know? Frame the walkway and also not make it too overbearing. Nice. We'll do the same thing with a few other grasses, kind of make sure that they're not super overbearing, but also that we're making sure we know where the walkway is supposed to be. Yeah, like that. Like that. And we'll add in a few more ferns, make it smaller. And then fit it, you know. We got this. I bought the materials today and it's like 14 € for all the mats, and I got some more of the expensive stuff, and I haven't done the math on how many I can make, but probably at least 14, so I can also totally make them pet safe, washable, and stuff because Glitter Edition is not washable. It's made of vials fabric, which is a polyester fabric glued together, so yeah, probably not a good idea for pets to consume. Yeah, again, I want this specifically to be a place for like sails to go back here and whatnot so they can be hidden. So we don't really have to worry about it being a functional island, but I think this is a good build island, you know? Like this is a good island to build on. Does that make sense? I want to see if I can... I really want to force a waterfall here. I really want to. I don't know if it's possible, but I want one so badly. I want one so badly. Let's say I want to place a ton of little stuff. I just want to fill this with clutter so that it looks nice, you know? Do it, waterfall, yay. Yeah, we just gotta finish spamming a few flowers, you know? So we can do all this. Go chasing waterfalls. I will. I will. I am that person. Okay, here we go. I want to make this work. The issue is it's so big, and this is the smallest we can go. So I want to try and force it to kind of be embedded in the island, maybe? Because I want it to, like, obviously this is the surface it's gonna come out of, right? And also, the waterfall itself isn't necessarily the, like, most intuitive thing. And we could force it a little bit more so it lines up more with this path. Is that what we do? But then the water plane won't line up. And that'll bother me more. I feel like the waterfall just isn't possible because we can't scale it down further. If we could make it just a tiny bit smaller, I could make it work. But it's just too big. And it doesn't matter which one I use. They're the same in how big they are. Okay, that's the water plane. No, that's a waterfall. Yeah, that's our waterfall right there. And that's as small as it goes. Could you make overhang to make the waterfall look good? I could, but the thing is, the water planes don't line up. Like, the waterfall itself is larger than the pond. Um, puts rocks in the way. Rocks in the way could potentially work, but I feel like it's just gonna be more hassle than it's worth to just let the pond exist, you know? I think we just end up with the pond and leave it there. Petition for a smaller waterfall. That's what we do. That's what we do. Okay, I want to put in some of like the other stuff so we can add in some carrots. You know, just kind of make a cheater island so I can get everything that I want, you know? Again, I want to clutter out the greenery because I think greenery is what brings things to life, and clutter is what makes things feel real to us, so I think we just leave it as the pond. Also because alliums make great flowers, and they fit in with our purple scheming. Again, we're just gonna fill this with goods. We got this. Ooh, put a knowledge stone. We will put a knowledge stone. I feel like the knowledge stone belongs kind of up here by the helm, you know? Because I want this to be the helm area, and I want, like... Yeah. I think that'll look excellent, you know? Actually, let's center it back there. Let's do this. And we'll remove the first one. Oh my goodness, look how much stuff we've had. Let's get rid of that, and let's rotate this. So that kind of lines up back here. Nice. And sink it into the ground just a tiny bit more. Like that. Yeah, you see what I'm talking about? You see the vibes? Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's the vibe right there. Nice. Solid. So that all lines up. I think that's everything I want from here. I don't think there's anything in there. That's all mushrooms. We don't need mushrooms. Okay. I think that's a pretty good... I want to add, like, wait, where was it? This isn't anything I'm looking for. We could make a massive island, but I don't want to do... Or a massive cave. Like, island. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're making, like, a tiny environmental island. We're not looking for anything super fancy. You know. There was the option to add, like, little sparkles. Okay, that's too much cattail. Too much cattail. And I cannot scale it, so we just don't have cattails in our thing. That's fine. Where's the sparkly? There was the sparkly, and I want the sparkly. Sparkly? Sparkly? Shroom? No need shroom. Because you guys saw it was labeled like night or something. And I want that because I want to make my pond sparkle. Because I need that for me. Where is it? I know I saw it. I know it was in here. Is it not the flower? Oh, 0. Thank you for the raid, friend. How'd your stream grow? I know Kayla said you were also doing Aloft, so. I want there was like the blue sparkle thing that the effect you get in caves, you know? There's an option to add it, and I want to add it. Good. Tried Aloft for the first time. What'd you think? What'd you think? I enjoy it. I have a good time. Also, Chaos. Welcome to Battle Game. Welcome, friend. What is this? Is this something I can put in my pond? It's just like grass. Okay, that's fine. We can get rid of that. We don't need that. Good. Ridiculously detailed for a pre-alpha. Oh, very much so. Very much so. This game has so much potential, and I'm so excited to see where it goes. And there's our very delayed alert sound again. Everyone's favorite. Okay, maybe we just won't add the sparklies. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, we're gonna save this. And that's saved as mine. Okay. We'll resume editing. So I think this is gonna be our island. Jadester, welcome to Paddle Gang. Welcome, welcome, friend. Yeah, I think we're gonna head in and start building now. But I think that is our custom island. I think the pond is gonna be my favorite part. We gotta go and clear out the grass so that that turns into dirt. I'm thinking we might turn this into a dirt path, although I kinda like the green. Kinda like the green. We'll have to play with it. We'll have to play with it and see. But I like that kind of organization system. And we'll build our house down here so we can have gardens and not have anything in the way. Yeah, that'll be our island. Okay, perfect. Solid. So let us get out of here, abort editing. Actually, wait. Yep, exit editor. Press enter, start game, new map, creative. We'll just name it because I'm creative, you know. Found it, found it. Wait, what? We gotta go back. Where was it? Load island. This one. Where is it, Neri? Where am I looking? I want to add it. It's in the log one right behind the foodstuffs. Oh, solid. Log one right... Oh, there it is. Perfect. I want to add the sparklies. Around the pond, you know? Just like a little bit of sparklies. So it's not overly aggressive, but, you know, there's like a nice little vibe. So we kind of get... Because we got the glowing stones, of course. So I think between that and the sparkles, we'll end up with a nice vibe of just a little bit of mysticality going on there. I also want to add some sparkles around our waystone here. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of sparkle. Like so, you know? I want some more sparkle in the pond. It's important to me. Yeah! Okay, that's solid. That's perfect. Okay, so let's save that. It keeps opening up my file explorer when I do that. Solid. So exit editor. That's perfect. We love that. Let's make our creative world. Confirm. Settings. We need creative mode on. Peaceful mode on. Starting kit. Advanced tools. And we'll start with small. Custom islands. Yes. Mine. Confirm. Perfect. Okay, let's create map. And we'll go explore and make sure that we got everything. Sparkles added. Sparkles indeed added. We saved it. And we made the pond sparkle, and we made the stone sparkle. That's what we did. So, 1 second, we just gotta go through this. We unlocked everything. Nice. Let's equip it all. So, hammer. We'll just equip everything. Equip all the stuff. Solid. Peaceful mode is on. Yeast sparkles, indeed. Okay. Lovely starting island. Know it. Love it. Love to see it. I think I have all of this already unlocked, which is perfect. Love that for me. Oh, so I wasn't missing out on too much, right? Yeah, this is the stuff I was looking for, because I feel like having the stone wall is really what will make some of the best builds here. You know? We gotta play around with some roofing, and then there's nothing in this tab yet. We got all of these to play around with. There's so many things. I'm just gonna remove all of these so it like stops giving me the, you know, new recipe kind of blinker thing. But I want to explore all of this stuff. Perfect. Love that for us. Let's go eat ourselves. Hello, newcomer here. Found your absolutely fantastic YouTube videos about Raft. Loved your content, not just Raft. You have such a nice calming voice, by the way. Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. I try. What can I say? I've definitely controlled it, you know? Definitely something that I have influence over, but I appreciate it. I'm looking forward to putting out more content about this game, because I level off. I have a great time playing it. And I put out small as my world size, so I think my island should spawn as one of the options, you know? BRB getting za. Nice. I'm envious. I also want pizza. I'll see you in a bit, Neri. Okay. Where on earth do I find my own island? This is the question. Or do I just not get to? Is it like a random chance to spawn my island? What if I want to guarantee my island? You know? What if I want to guarantee that I can find my own island and use it as my home base? Is that what we do? This looks like Era Memories of Old, but as in a more complicated game. Yeah, it kind of is. It's very akin to Raft. This is the pre-alpha version, so don't be expecting a fully fleshed out complete experience as of yet. It's still wonderfully polished considering it's a pre-alpha. Exhausted. Whoops. We got this. But it's kind of akin to Raft, and like there are these islands that you're going to go explore. You know, there's enemies to fight and whatnot, and it's about base building to an extent. So I think let's try again, and I want to get my island in a small world, which I don't know how many times that's gonna take. So let's get rid of this and we'll try again. But it's kind of like rafts, and it's in the sky, more or less, instead of on the ocean. Currently, there's not too much to do because it's so early, but okay, we'll just leave it on. Wait, settings, custom islands. Confirm. We want that one in there. Perfect. I haven't played Air in a really long time. I did play it once upon a time, but I want to make sure that, you know, my comparison is accurate. The wingsuit mechanic is really satisfying, though. I will say that. Wingsuit mechanic is very satisfying. It's very fun to yeet myself. Whee! Oh, frick, I forgot to equip it. And me lunch almost over, so I go. Well, thanks for stopping by, friend. Much appreciated. Ah, it's in the oven. Lovely. Good job, Neri. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again soon. Also, Allie. Yes, that's me. Whee! Gotta spam my mouse everywhere so it makes the thingy go away, you know? Bye-bye. Have a good day, friend. Have a good day. Solid. That works out. Let's equip all of this. Perfect. He's comfy. I was wearing my Thriving and Vibing shirt today. He's comfy. I'm glad. I'm glad it's comfy. I tried to get the softest shirts that I could find to make sure that they felt nice, you know, and weren't just... Because I feel like sometimes you get merch and it's just, you know, scratchy and uncomfortable. So I tried to get ones that I thought were comfortable. At least I find it comfortable. I am wearing one of my own shirts today. So, because I wear my own merch quite a lot. Because I have all the samples from my test prints and everything, so I do wear my own merch a decent amount, which is kind of rough. Sometimes my grad school friends will tease me about it. And honestly, it's deserved, so I get it. I want my island. How do I guarantee my own island spawn? I just want to build on my little island that I made explicitly for that purpose. So far, we have not found it. We're getting closer, though. If I had merch, I'd wear the heck out of it. Honestly, valid. I do think making merch was one of, like, a good decision. It's just weird to me that, like, now there's the possibility I will randomly encounter people who are wearing one of my own shirts. That is not, like, a mental block I can really get over. Okay. Is it just me, or are there, like, not that many islands in this world? Is it just me? Or does it feel very empty? Like, have I just not loaded in enough? Is that how that works? Because I feel like once I get down here, if I don't see any more islands, that's just kind of the end of it. Okay, I really want my own island, so we're just gonna keep doing this until we manage to find my own island. That's what we're gonna do. It's gonna be a good time. We're just gonna go equip the wingsuit and we'll deal with all the other stuff later. Settings. We'll make it small. Creative mode on. Peaceful mode on. Starting kit. Advanced tools. Custom islands mine. Confirm. Go. Create map. We're gonna do this until I find my island, because I'm determined to build my nice little base on my nice little island that I designed for this purpose. Okay, perfect. And we know that this way is the fastest way to yeet yourself off a cliff, so we'll do that. Whee! I want my own island. I like how sometimes you can get, like, an enemy starting, or an enemy island is, like, your first little island. I think that's festive. Let's boost ourselves up. Is there the potential for my island to be a mushroom island that I have to clear? Because that could be interesting. Much of it if you have to go clear your own island. You know, let's take a quick nap on the ground, as you do. As you do. Solid. Whee! Let me boost myself. I think you'd have to create it as one for that. That's valid. That's valid. I'm kind of looking for that little shape, because my island is pretty flat. But I want to make sure that I don't miss it, you know? By just assuming that it isn't there. But I don't see it. You guys see it? Am I missing it? I don't think I'm missing it. I think it just isn't in this world again. Why? I want my own island to spawn. I mean, it does show you that yeah, I think it's just pulling from a pool. Because that's definitely not it. Because that's too big to be mine. Yeah, okay, so we go again. Although we did manage to wear a carrot as a hat earlier, so you know, there is that going on for us. I think we just start doing some fun naming schemes until... There we go. Small. Custom islands, mine. Go. Confirm. Have you checked all 200 islands? I don't know if it spawns in 200 islands, because I've only ever found, like, a small amount. And I don't know if the rest of the islands are just things that I haven't explored. Like, I don't know where they are. It does. Oh, solid. Because I don't know where to go to find the other islands, because I feel like, you know, maybe we'll just make a really tiny... It's the NR of islands orbiting the hurricane. Oh, solid. So we just gotta go all the way around the hurricane. That's exciting. We'll just build a really tall, tiny, really fast airship. That's what we'll do. We'll just go explore until we find my island. Then we can actually build our home. I just feel like because I can't see them, that I have no clue where they are, you know? Whee! We're gonna go find my home. It's gonna be a good time. I can just land on all of this. Whee! I do like yeeting. I think yeeting is a very fun mechanic. NR is number. Yes, I got there. It just took me a bit. You could turn up the render distance. That is true. Give me a sec while we regen all this. I'm at peace. Nice. Options. Graphics. Reflections, render distance. We'll turn it up to medium and see how that helps. More mushrooms over there. We got this. So that will be done in 10 minutes. Just heard the oven beep. Nice. Nice. Solid. I don't see any more islands from this perspective, and that's what throws me off, is that, like, I don't see where I'm supposed to be rotating to, you know? Whee! Oh, bonk. Just casually do this, and then equip our sword real fast. Since we are confused. Peaceful is on, so I don't really have to worry about them, but still. But still. You know, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, gross. Okay, let's just plop down a ton of sails real fast. And make a really fast, tiny airship. That's what we'll do. Tiny, fast airship. We got this. Tiny, fast airship. With many sail. Perfect. We'll just add in all of them. That's a lot of sail. That's a lot of sail we got going for us. Okay. And we need rudder. I don't know if I need more than one rudder. We'll try it anyways, because why not? Don't know if more than one rudder helps. We'll assume it does. And then I know I need a steering wheel. Or helm. Depending on who you ask. We'll put it up here, because why not, I guess. Then... what else do we need? Lifts. Solid. We'll just kind of plop them off the edge. Plop them off the edge. I like the fact that you can stack them, because why not, you know? It's not going to be pretty, but we're just using this one to go explore as fast as we can. Okay, are we prepared? Are we there if we're going anyways? Yes, we are. Okay, straight into the hurricane. Here we go. Let's go find some more islands real fast. There's so many big trees that I just can't see where I'm going. Hello? Islands? Are there any islands for me? Islands out in the distance? We are moving quite fast. We're moving at 144 knots, which is a good clip. Islands? Any islands nearby that are interested in saying hello? See, like, this is the thing that confuses me. Chop all the trees. The island still goes forward even if you're not at the helm. Oh, solid. Okay. We'll use that then. We'll choppy all the trees real fast. Maybe I'll have to go on a quest to deal with all of the stuff at the right time. Allie, hello. Yes, that's me. Hi, Kixie. How's it going? I love you too. Wacky wacky all the trees. What is that? What am I doing? Close your sails. Okay, I closed my sails. Solid. What are we doing? Still sick. Less sick. That's good. I mean, less sick is good. I still need some kind of... whatchamacallit? Turbulence wave incoming. I need some kind of, like, compass. You're flying into the hurricane. Perfect. Love that for me. Love that for me. My sails are closed. We got this. We open them back up. I don't know where I'm going. We're just kind of vibing. We're vibing. I'll find this eventually. I will close all of them and reopen them. I don't know where I'm trying to go or why I'm doing this, but you know what? Full send. Because why not? Because why not? Whee! Am I on the other side now? What happened? I don't know. Okay. Let's continue just chopping trees down, because why not? Just gotta knock a few trees, you know? Make ourselves more aerodynamic. My sails are closed, so we don't have to worry about that. We can just set this island as our home for now and get the at-home bonus as well. I like the ability to just run around and whack trees into oblivion. The bar at the top is where you are. Oh, I see. Interesting. Huh, good to know. So it's telling me I have to full send it. The waves are the turbulence lane, the dotted line is where you want to go. Solid. Oof. So if I just full send it like that, then we're good? Right? Yeah? Did I do it? My sails are damaged. You've reached the end of the demo. What? Okay. Solid. Nice. Love that for me. Only damages my sails if I put them in there too much. Nice. Turbulence throws you back. I see. We got this. That's because you flew to the hurricane? Yeah, I believe that. Wee. I don't know where I could find new islands. This is genuinely confusing me. Like, I don't see any islands right now. And I don't know where I should be looking, because I felt like it was pretty obvious where the islands were earlier. Now I don't see any islands whatsoever. Oh well, that's fine. Maybe I'll have to go on an expedition. Turn off clouds and settings. You see so much more. Oh. Options. Video. Volumetric fog. Cloud render distance off. Okay. We'll see that. That's still a cloud. Let's see. I can turn up my render distance a little bit more too. Otherwise, I think we might just leave it there for today and come back to it another day. We'll see. We'll see how this works. Yeah, because my render distance is set as high as it can go right now. Without clouds. And I cannot see any islands whatsoever. So, yeah, that's why I was confused as to whether or not it actually spawned the number of islands it said it spawned, because I hadn't been able to explore beyond that at all. So that's confusing to me. Whee. Alrighty. So I might go on an expedition off camera to see if I can find my own designed island that we built up. But I think that's likely we're going to call things for today. Also, look at this pile of logs that we've just left behind us. Nice. I saw the sparkle of a mushroom island. Oh, I'm rotating. What did I do? I left it. Whoops. Yeah, I don't see anything. My power came back at a bad time. I'm sorry. Also sorry your power is going in and out. That's not good. Be safe. Yeah. So I think we're probably going to call things for today. You know, and I'll go on an off-camera hunt to look for my thingy-madoohicker. The island that we designed. And we'll work on building a home for that in the future. But anyways, I think that's probably it for me for now today, friends. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Towards the hurricane. Just kind of a little bit. Just kind of a little bit. Yeah, I think that's probably what we're going to call things for today. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I hope you guys have a good weekend. On Monday, I haven't quite decided what we're doing. So we'll play that by ear. But tomorrow is going to be our first special interest Saturday, where we're gonna watch something and we're gonna talk about it. I don't know if that's gonna be reacting to like big YouTubers raft videos. I don't know if that's gonna be marine biology related stuff. I haven't decided quite yet. But it's gonna be a just chatting stream. And we're gonna watch stuff and we're gonna hang out, we're gonna talk about it. And it'll be a good time. So be there. It'll be at the normal stream time, so 12 EST